Here with us to talk about all this, Oliver Sloup at Blue Line Futures. Oliver, what do you say about this breakout, and what can happen from here when markets do these kinds of things?
Well, it usually bodes well. Today's finish and close is going to be very important, and obviously we've got a big report tomorrow, which will add a little bit of excitement and probably a little volatility into the markets as we head into the weekend. A breakout and close above technical resistance would likely encourage new additional buying. But again, we do have new information coming at us tomorrow, not only the USDA report, but we also have the weekly export data that is pushed back tomorrow as well because we had the holiday earlier in the week. So a lot of news around the corner has us kind of taking this breakout move with a little bit of a grain of salt here, especially lingering near overbought territory.
Oh, interesting. Well, what about the soybean market? You know, we got awfully close to a 9.82 3/4 in the Novi contract. We're down 1 penny a bushel at 9.77 3/4. What's your thoughts here ahead of tomorrow's report?
Well, down a penny after a remarkable run. I think it was 12 consecutive sessions, the longest winning streak in over a decade. I think it goes back to 2008. So very impressive over the last couple of weeks in the soybean complex, but really, really overbought with the RSI above 80. And as you had mentioned, right at those December, January highs, 9.82 3/4. I think that the juice and the upside is very limited going into the report. And if you're a producer and need to lay off some risk, this is an excellent opportunity to do so. It wasn't that long ago that we were back below $9. So I think you got to reward the market here and take a little risk off the table if you haven't already.
What about this run in Chicago wheat? Now, albeit it's not been record-setting, but not anything to really sneeze at either. December Chicago up 4 1/4. It's at 5.48. Kansas City wheat gaining on the Chicago just a little bit. It's up 6 1/4 at 4.77 1/4. These are December contracts. And December Minneapolis wheat up 1 at 5.36 1/2. What do you make of that?
Well, we've been leaning on the short side of the Chicago wheat. December, as you had mentioned, that is our month of focus. We had a big move higher, and it looked like we were going to follow suit with corn and beans and maybe stage a little bit of a breakout of its own, but really failing to hold that momentum as you see some long liquidation come into the market ahead of tomorrow's USDA report. 542 is going to be a little bit of a support pocket. That's a 50% retracement, or basically the middle of the range from the contract highs to the contract lows. A break and close below there, I think, could open up the floodgates for some accelerated selling pressure, take us back near that 520, 525 area.